You can access this recording later on after 24 hours on these YouTube channels as well. So now I'm handing over to our facilitators. Again, an official greetings. Good evening, everyone, and welcome for today's session. So today's session is being conducted by GEG Agra, GEG Nashik, KK Singh sir, Seema ma'am, and Geetika Vahibabuta ma'am, and she is Google certified trainer. So we all are Google champions. We work for community, that is Google for Education community. And today's session is being conducted by in collaboration with Learning Links Foundation. Myself, Hema Sargar. I'm Education Solutions Manager at Learning Links Foundation. And we walk along with each other for the betterment of educators, the betterment of education sector. And so today's these facilitators will facilitate you people for how Gemini works and how it is different from other AIs as well, and how prompt writing is to be done, and what are the advanced features now available for free with Gemini. So I hand over the session to three of you. Thank you very much and hearty welcome to every one of you. So I'm stop sharing my screen. So you can share. Again, feedback form will be shared towards the end of the session. Certificate will be released only to those participants who will fill feedback form. Please keep this in mind.
Thank you, Hema ma'am. Good evening, educators. Myself, KK Singh. So I am honored to have you here in this enchanting session of empowering your teaching with Google Gemini. I am KK Singh, GEG Agra leader and Google champion, and with our hosts, Miss Geetika Babuta and Seema Junare ma'am. So I request both of them to introduce themselves, please. Geetika.
Yes, good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you for this session. And it's a wonderful opportunity. You will get to know so many features of Gemini, which you can use in your day-to-day life. And it's a beautiful opportunity. I mean, you know, which left and Google have given us to showcase the various features of Gemini and share them with our fellow educators. So looking forward to a very interactive session with all of you.
Thank you, Geetika.
Thank you, Geetika. Mrs. Seema, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. May I continue?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Seema Junare, a Google champion from GEG Nashik. I really thanks Google, Sonia ma'am, and LLF for giving us an opportunity to showcase like exactly how Gemini works, like how Geetika ma'am said, the features of Gemini, and really you'll have a exciting session, a wonderful session. Hope we solve your queries during our session. Thank you so much.
So we extend our gratitude to Miss Hema Sagar, Learning Links Foundation, and Miss Sonia Mehra Agrawal, Community Manager, Google for Education, Google India, for giving us the opportunity to host this session. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, Sonia, ma'am.
So please start with the presentation.
Hope this is visible.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, fine. So I'm empowering your teaching with Google Gemini. So after this introduction, I'll take you to the journey of Google Gemini. Before starting Google Gemini, मैं एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल आपको लेके चलता हूँ कि व्हाट इज आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस. क्या केवल आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस चैट जीपीटी है या कुछ और भी है, या हमारी मशीन कैसे काम करती है, कि जिस मशीन को हमने बोला, कंप्यूटर को बोला कि आप मुझे एक एप्लीकेशन क्रिएट करके दीजिए, तो आपने चैट जीपीटी में लिखा कि राइट एन एप्लीकेशन टू प्रिंसिपल एंड सो एंड इट कीप्स जनरेटिंग द एप्लीकेशन.
So your screen is not visible and you're also not visible. So could you please fix that?
Kritika sir is visible and Gemini Academy slide is also visible.
Okay, okay, then fine. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so continue.
ओके. सो एक एग्जांपल से मैं आपको इसको समझा देता हूँ कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस वर्क कैसे करते हैं. एक्चुअली व्हेन चाइल्ड गोज टू स्कूल with parents, so it's a new era for new atmosphere for the child, and this time the child is just a simple model. वो कुछ नहीं जानता है पढ़ाई के बारे में, वो स्कूल के बारे में नहीं जानता, वो टीचर को नहीं जानता एक्सेप्ट द पेरेंट्स. But gradually when teachers teach this student, and student starts grabbing the instructions given by the teacher, and gradually he or she learns. और जब वो बच्चा सीख जाता है, means the teachers are training the child's mind. Once the child is trained, then it behaves accordingly, and this is what that we are training our mind. When we don't know about anything, then we have to train our mind. Correct? In the same way, when you give intelligence to the machine, then machine works as per your instructions. It can think and it can work as per your requirement. So this is basically artificial intelligence. Means किसी मशीन को आप अगर इंटेलिजेंस दे देंगे तो वो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस ही कहलाएगा. अब यहाँ पर जब गूगल इंटेलिजेंस की हम बात करते हैं, गूगल जेमिनी की बात करते हैं, तो ये भी कुछ इसी तरीके से है. यानी जब अभी जेमिनी में हम आगे जब बात करेंगे तो विल सी कि LLM, लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल, LLM जो वर्ड है वो आपके सामने आएगा. लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल मीन्स द चाइल्ड इज द मॉडल, बट लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल मीन्स हमें उस मॉडल को कुछ ज्यादा ही इंफॉर्मेशन देनी होगी, तभी वो आपकी जो कहे अनुसार जो है वो आपको रिजल्ट दे सकता है. तो ये हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं जेमिनी एकेडमी फॉर एजुकेटर्स, पर देयर आर सम पॉलिसीज व्हाइल यूजिंग आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस. तो देयर आर सम रूल्स, देयर आर सम पॉलिसीज. उन पॉलिसीज को बनाने वाले को भी और यूज करने वाले को भी फॉलो करना पड़ता है और करना चाहिए. By the end of this course, you should know what artificial intelligence is and how have been using it. कि हम किस तरीके से artificial intelligence क्या है और हम इसको किस तरह से यूज कर रहे हैं. Okay, how to use AI safely and responsibly. कि हम उस artificial intelligence को सेफ्टी से यूज कर पा रहे हैं और करना भी है और पूरी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ में. एंड हाउ टू गेट स्टार्टेड विद AI टूल्स. जो भी टूल आपको मिलते हैं, क्या आप डायरेक्ट उसमें टाइप कर जाते हैं या थोड़ा पढ़ते हैं उसके बाद उसको शुरू करते हैं. तो यहाँ पर इस सेशन में हम बहुत कुछ सीखने वाले हैं. इट इज जस्ट नॉट द चैट जीपीटी, इट इज जस्ट नॉट द Gemini, it is just not the Claude or Educate, whatever AI tool is. But what are the basics we should know as a teacher? We should know about the basics of artificial intelligence. So this is an introduction to artificial intelligence. What is AI? Artificial intelligence is technology that enables systems to perform tasks and typically require human intelligence. Means जब हम मशीन को ट्रेन करते हैं, यानी कौन ट्रेन कर रहे हैं? हम मतलब ह्यूमन. तो हम अपने अकॉर्डिंग उसको ट्रेन करते हैं, तभी वो हमारे हिसाब से काम करता है. Trained and specialized algorithms, artificial intelligence systems learn. Algorithms की जहां तक बात करते हैं तो मैं समझता हूँ सभी को ये पता है कि algorithms क्या होते हैं. तो जो भी activity we perform on using AI tool, it follows some algorithm. So the system learns from it, adapts it, and continuously improve its capabilities. So this is what AI is. It learns, it gives reasons, it gives you the platform to problem solving, and it gives you the platform to create your solution. Correct. Now, before moving ahead, I wanted to ask some questions. गीतिका मैम जरा देखिएगा कितने लोग इसका सही आंसर दे पाते हैं कि when was the term
Yes, sir.
intelligence first introduced? So Geetika, just keep track.
Some people are writing 1995.
Okay.
Some have even written 2022.
Great.
And 1956 as well.
Okay. So out of these three answers, पोल क्या कहता है आपका गीतिका जी? Maximum.
Some people are even raising their hands in this. Yes. So maximum is 1956.
Oh,
somehow
that's great.
1995 and 1956, there's a tie in that.
Okay. So it means the correct answer should be 1956. So whosoever has given answer as 1956 is the correct answer because it was introduced, it was discussed in 1956. So there was the massive revolution about artificial intelligence. People were not ready to accept this concept that time. The next question is, which of these types of AI can create new types of content? Machine learning, large language model, or generative AI? Please give your answer, A, B, or C. Geetika, keep track.
Yeah, most of them are writing for the B part, that is LLM. They are giving
Large
the
language model.
Yes, they are
Correct.
giving the LLM. They are giving the answer.
Which of these types of AI can create new types of content? When you want to
Please
create,
don't raise your hands. Instead of raising hand, please write in the chat window.
please write your answer in chat.
Okay, so like Riya Sharma ma'am, Shilpa Arora ma'am, and 19 others have raised hands. So could you please write your answers in the chat window?
So the correct answer out of these three options should be generative AI. Why? Because model को train करने के बाद we can generate images, we can generate audios, we can generate videos. So the correct answer is generative AI. Which of these types of AI can create new types of content? So after artificial intelligence, when the model is trained, it is able to create or able to generate new content. Using AI safely and responsibly, यानी आपको आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस अगर आप यूज कर रहे हैं तो आपको ध्यान देना पड़ेगा कि आपके साथ आपके आगे पीछे जो भी हैं उस टाइम पर आपको AI को बड़ा सेफली और बड़े रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ यूज करना है. So let's move ahead. Goals of AI principles. In 2018, we were one of the first companies to establish AI principles as part of commitment to developing technology responsibly. And what are those? So be socially beneficial. यानी जो भी टेक्नोलॉजी क्रिएट की जाए, डेवलप की जाए, वो समाज की भलाई के लिए यानी सोशल बेनिफिट के लिए होनी चाहिए. करेक्ट? मतलब अगर हम कुछ भी जैसे आज वर्ल्ड को देखते हैं तो डिस्ट्रक्शन की तरफ ज्यादा जाता है और हमें क्या करना है कि अगर कोई भी टेक्नोलॉजी हमारे सामने आ रही है तो इट शुड बेनिफिट द सोसाइटी, इट शुड बेनिफिट द पीपल. and it should go in the positive direction, not in destruction mode. Second is avoid creating reinforcing unfair bias. तकनीकी या टेक्नोलॉजी ऐसी नहीं होनी चाहिए कि किसी पर्टिकुलर पर्सन या पर्टिकुलर ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल के साथ पक्षपात करे. This is one of the principles. Be built and tested for safety. ऐसी बननी चाहिए, इससे सेफ्टी मेजर्स टेस्टेड होने चाहिए. टेक्नोलॉजिकली जो साउंड होगा और उसकी अगर टेस्टेड होगा और सेफ्टी जो है मेजर करती है, तो बी बिल्ड एंड टेस्टेड फॉर सेफ्टी. तो ये सेफ्टी के लिए भी, तकनीकी सेफ्टी के लिए भी इंपॉर्टेंट होनी चाहिए. बी अकाउंटेबल टू द पीपल. तकनीकी जो टेक्नोलॉजी डेवलप कर रहे हैं, दे शुड बी अकाउंटेबल टू द पीपल ऑफ द सोसाइटी. यानी उनकी जवाबदेही तय होनी चाहिए कि जो इस टेक्नोलॉजी को डेवलप करने आ रहे हैं, कर रहे हैं. टेक्नोलॉजी ऐसी होनी चाहिए जिससे इनकॉर्पोरेट प्राइवेसी डिजाइन एंड प्रिंसिपल. यानी टेक्नोलॉजी के अंदर यूजर की प्राइवेसी को भी मेंटेन करना पड़ेगा, इनकॉर्पोरेट होनी चाहिए. किसी भी पर्सन की जो प्राइवेसी है वो रिवील नहीं होनी चाहिए. तो टेक्नोलॉजी कुछ इस तरीके से डेवलप होनी चाहिए. अपहोल्ड हाई स्टैंडर्ड्स ऑफ साइंस एक्सीलेंस. यानी जो वैज्ञानिक उच्चता है, गुणवत्ता है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग ही टेक्नोलॉजी डेवलप होनी चाहिए. वो स्टैंडर्ड्स जो है मेंटेन होने चाहिए. और बी मेड अवेलेबल फॉर यूज दैट अकॉर्ड विद दीज प्रिंसिपल. यानी ये उस काम के लिए यूज होने चाहिए जिसके लिए जो इस प्रिंसिपल को फॉलो करते हैं. तो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस बनाने वाले और यूज करने वाले दोनों के लिए ही कुछ प्रिंसिपल्स हैं. ये नहीं है कि कोई भी किसी भी तरीके से उन प्रिंसिपल को वायलेट करके दूसरे को नुकसान पहुंचाए, डिस्ट्रक्शन की तरफ लेके जाए. इट शुड नॉट बी डन. अंडरस्टैंडिंग द टाइप्स ऑफ एआई. मशीन लर्निंग, यानी ये टाइप हैं, मशीन लर्निंग, लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल्स एंड जनरेटिव एआई. सो मशीन लर्निंग का मतलब क्या है? यानी आप मशीन को अगर ट्रेन कर रहे हैं तो यानी यहाँ पर ML आता है. यानी ए मेथड ऑफ टीचिंग machines to learn and improve autonomously for massive amounts of data without being explicitly programmed. One more thing, if you see over here in the bottom, teachable machine, this word is written here, the sentence kind of thing is there, teachable machine. So this is an application which you can run on your PC when you are connected to internet. teachablemachine.with google.com, वहां पर जाइए और वहां पर देखिए कि ये टीचेबल मशीन किस तरीके से मॉडल को ट्रेन करती है. यानी सपोज करिए कि अगर आपके हाथ में कोई भी से मॉडल है, सपोज डस्टर है, टीचर एक डस्टर है या पेन है, तो जैसे ही आप टीचेबल मशीन के ऊपर जाएंगे और उसको आप उसका वीडियो देना शुरू करें, यानी वो क्या करेगा, इट स्टार्ट्स टेकिंग द स्नैप्स. सो मल्टीपल स्नैप्स, कम से कम 50 to 60 स्नैप्स देने के बाद डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन में अगर आप देंगे, और इससे क्या होगा, मॉडल ट्रेन होगा. मॉडल ट्रेन करने के बाद अगर कोई भी उस टाइप का मॉडल जिस पे आपने ट्रेन किया है, उस टाइप की डिवाइस या गैजेट अगर सिस्टम के सामने लेके जाओगे, लेंस के सामने लेकर के जाओगे, तो वो बता देगा कि ये क्या है. क्यों? क्योंकि किसी मॉडल पर आपने अपने सिस्टम को ट्रेन कर लिया है. सिमिलरली जब टीचर कोई भी चीज, नई चीज बताता है, तो इसका मतलब ये है कि वो अपने आप को पहले ट्रेन करता है. The teacher trains him or herself before going to the class. डायरेक्ट वो क्लास में नहीं जाता. So before moving to the class, he or she prepares for the class. And what is large language model? Trained to understand, predict and generate human language. Like सभी लोग, जितने भी टीचर्स यहाँ हैं जिनके हाथ में स्मार्टफोन है, सभी इस बात को जानते हैं कि LLM क्या है. आप अगर अपने स्मार्टफोन पर बोलेंगे, अक्सर देखा होगा, गूगल बताओ, थैंक यू गूगल, या आप उससे कुछ ही पूछते हैं तो गूगल उसका जवाब देता है. यानी वहां पर वर्क करता है लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल. मींस the model is already trained with such kind of words, such kind of questions, and on the basis of your hearing, your words, or your language, it recognizes and gives you the answer. And the third one is generative AI, Gen AI, means trained to create new content. Any model को आप जितना अच्छी तरीके से train कर देंगे, then it is able to create new things. Where this is design, where this is picture, video, audio, whatever you want. अगर APS के टीचर्स हैं वो इस बात को जानते हैं कि किस तरीके से हमने सुनो AI यूज करके एक सॉन्ग क्रिएट किया था, and it was the example of generative AI. Okay, where have you likely encountered AI in your daily life? आप मुझे बता सकते हैं कहाँ पर आपने AI को महसूस किया है? लाइक क्या आपने ईमेल स्पैम फिल्टरिंग में AI को यूज किया है या आपने देखा है? गीतिका मैम जरा देखिएगा इनके आंसर्स चैट बॉक्स में आंसर दें कि इन्होंने कहाँ पर AI को फील किया है. यानी योर
A is coming as the main answer. A, that is your email spam filter.
Oh, great. That's great. Personalized product recommendations on the website. This could also be the answer. Because जब आप किसी वेबसाइट पर जाते हैं कि अपने चॉइस ऑफ इंटरेस्ट जो आप वहां पर कुछ सर्च करते हैं, तो आप ये देखेंगे कि एक साइट पे जो चीज आपने सर्च किया है, whenever you create open new site, you would like to see many such things which you have served in the previous portal. आगे की जो जितनी भी पोर्टल्स हैं उन पे भी आपको कुछ ऐसे ही ऐड दिखने शुरू हो जाएंगे, पिक्चर्स दिखनी शुरू हो जाएंगी. Personalized product recommendations on the websites. So this is also
writing all of the above also.
all of the above नहीं है सर, हो सकता, because adaptive brightness on your phone, वो कैसे हो सकते हैं? वो हो सकती है. Let's check. So email spam filter. अगर आप अपना जो है फिल्टर बनाना चाहते हैं, ईमेल फिल्टर बनाना चाहते हैं, बड़ी आसानी से बनाया जा सकता है. अपना अगर पर्सनलाइज्ड प्रोडक्ट रिकमेंडेशंस आप करना चाहते हैं तो मॉडल को आसानी से ट्रेन किया जा सकता है. वी हैव बीन डूइंग दिस विद द चिल्ड्रन कि स्पैम फिल्टर कैसे बनाया जाए या पर्सनलाइज्ड प्रोडक्ट रिकमेंडेशंस कैसे की जाए, ये हमारे बच्चे करते हैं. हमारे 11th-12th क्लास के बच्चे जो है ईमेल स्पैमिंग फिल्टर बनाने की कोशिश करते हैं, एंड दे आर सक्सीडेड. बिकॉज ईमेल फिल्टरिंग में करना क्या है, जो वर्ड्स हैं जो हम ये सोचते हैं कि एब्यूसिव है, जो सोसाइटी के लिए सही नहीं है, इंसान के लिए सही नहीं है, उन वर्ड्स को वहां इंक्लूड करते हैं. तो अगर मेल में इस टाइप के वर्ड्स आएंगे तो क्या करेगा हमारा प्रोग्राम, उसको एज स्पैम फिल्टर करके रख देगा. तो इस तरीके से आपका ईमेल फिल्टर वर्क करता है. AI is all around us. बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो कि यहाँ बताई जा सकती हैं, लेकिन ड्यू टू कंस्टेंट ऑफ टाइम मैं थोड़ा सुपरफिशियल नॉलेज आपको दे सकता हूँ कि इफ यू आर यूजिंग Gmail uses AI to filter spam, detect phishing attempts, and recommend smart replies and reminders based on the message content. Even your Gmail allows you to create or draft email for you automatically. Means this is again AI. Google search, AI algorithm analyze search queries and match them to indexed web pages, considering word proximity, page authority, and user location. Google search. Maps. It has optimizing routes and Google Maps considering real-time traffic data, computer vision, and analysis, street view, imagery, because when the people are moving on the road, तो नॉर्मली वो क्या, मैं भी ऐसा ही करता हूँ कि अगर मैं कहीं जा रहा हूँ तो डेस्टिनेशन से जाने से पहले मैं सब हेल्प लेता हूँ गूगल नेविगेटर की. नेविगेटर में मुझे ये पता चलता रहे भाई किस डायरेक्शन में जाना है, कितना टाइम लगेगा, तो उसी हिसाब से हम रूट को अपने सिलेक्ट करते हैं. देन ट्रांसलेट. गूगल ट्रांसलेट, you can download it on your smartphone तो आप ये देखेंगे कि आप किसी भी लैंग्वेज से ट्रांसलेशन कर सकते हैं, आप लेंसेज यूज कर सकते हैं. ये ऑल आर फ्रॉम गूगल ट्रांसलेट, गूगल लेंसेज, all these application will help you a lot. YouTube features on YouTube like auto-generated video chapters, subtitles, and summaries using natural language. When you create or when you upload any video to YouTube, और अगर आप उसमें कैप्शंस ऑन करते हैं तो आप ये देखते हैं कि whatever you are speaking वो उसको कन्वर्ट करता चला जाता है. And this is what? This is AI. Correct? When AI chatbots go wrong, कई बार ऐसा होता है कि चैटबोट्स हम अपनी अच्छे के लिए यूज करते हैं, लेकिन पता चलता है कि वो अच्छे के लिए काम नहीं कर रहा है, बिकॉज इट रिफ्लेक्टिंग बाइसेस, यानी बड़े उल्टे सीधे जवाब देना शुरू करता है. व्हाई? बिकॉज एआई चैटबोट्स लर्न फ्रॉम मैसिव डेटा सेट्स. बहुत सारा डेटा होता है, उससे हम ट्रेन करते हैं. तो कई बार ऐसे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स आ जाते हैं. इट्स क्रूशियल टू actively identify and mitigate these biases to ensure fair and equitable AI for everyone. कई बार ऐसा लगता है कि ये जो चैटबॉट हमने अपने लिए बनाया है ये हमारे लिए काम नहीं कर रहा, किसी और के लिए काम कर रहा है. तो वो चीज जो है हमें ऐसा लगता है कि दिस चैटबॉट showing biases. Generating misinformation means चैटबॉट कई बार जो है जो इन्फॉर्मेशन हम मांगते हैं वो उस तरह की इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं दे पाता, बिकॉज जिस वजह से वो कुछ ज्यादा जब हम उसको ट्रेन करते हैं तो कई बार कॉन्फ्लिक्ट की वजह से ये भी इंफॉर्मेशन जनरेटिंग मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन काइंड ऑफ सॉर्ट ऑफ थिंग आपके सामने आ सकती है कि दे मे इन्वेंट फैक्ट्स एसेंशियली फिलिंग इन द गैप्स. कई बार ऐसा होता है कि जब हम कोई भी सपोज क्वेश्चन सामने रखते हैं तो पता चलता है कि उसके जो फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स हैं तो ऑटोमेटिकली फिल करना शुरू कर देता है. सो इट क्रिएट्स द मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन समटाइम्स. Creating hallucinations. AI hallucinations occur when models generate outputs that are false. अनाप तरह की चीजें कई बार वो जनरेट कर देता है, लेकिन ये सब डिपेंड करता है कि मॉडल ट्रेनिंग के ऊपर. मॉडल ट्रेनिंग एंड उसको ट्रेन करने के बाद उसके प्रेडिक्शन, जब तक करेक्ट प्रेडिक्शन नहीं आ जाता तब तक हम उस मॉडल को यूज नहीं कर सकते और ना करना चाहिए. This is a very important point that AI can never replace expertise, knowledge, or creativity of an educator, but it can be helpful to enhance and enrich teaching and learning experiences. पहले long back जब कंप्यूटर इंट्रोड्यूस हुए थे तो प्रोटेस्ट हुआ था, जब कैलकुलेटर इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ था तो प्रोटेस्ट हुआ था. वैसे AI इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ है तो ये कहा जाने लगा कि टीचर्स को रिप्लेस कर दिया जाएगा क्योंकि आप कंप्यूटर ही पढ़ाएंगे. ऐसा नहीं है, बिकॉज मॉडल को ट्रेन करने के लिए आपकी इंटेलिजेंस चाहिए, तो आपके बिना AI भी काम नहीं कर सकती. तो देयर आर सम पॉलिसीज जो कि इस चीज को कंट्रोल करती है, यानी जो आप एक्सपर्ट है वो AI कभी नहीं हो सकते. तो इट कैन नॉट रिप्लेस द ह्यूमन. नाउ वी आर मीटिंग टू Gemini. So meeting with Gemini. Gemini is your AI assistant from Google. Normally आप लोग चैट GPT की बात करते हैं, मैं नॉर्मली Gemini की बात करता हूँ. आप कह सकते हैं कि आप गूगल को करेंगे तो आप तो Gemini यूज करेंगे, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है. Gemini यूज करने का मेरा एक मोटिव है, because what I want in my education which can benefit the students, I used to have Gemini. Gemini को आप किस तरीके से यूज कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए आपको सिर्फ और सिर्फ, चाहे आप एंड्रॉइड पे हो या फिर एप्पल पे हो या डेस्कटॉप, कोई भी डेस्कटॉप हो, किसी भी ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम पर होगा, gemini.google.com, दिस इज URL. इससे आप Gemini को ऑन कर सकते हैं, Gemini पर जा सकते हैं. And this is also some ways by which you'll be able to access Google Gemini. So this is a QR code. If you click this QR code, you will be able to access Gemini. In the web, just simply in the browser, you can write gemini.google.com. It opens up the Gemini window. And you can download even Gemini app from the Google Play Store for Android as well as for Apple Store. एक्सेस द जेमिनी ऐप फ्री ऑफ चार्ज। सबसे बड़ी चीज ये है, गूगल की कोई भी एप्लीकेशन आपसे पैसे नहीं मांगते। द बेस्ट थिंग अबाउट गूगल इज कि whatever you are using today, it is not expecting any money from you. Everything is free. Free of charge, the Gemini app is included with all Google Workspace for Education edition and can be accessed as gemini.google.com. Data protection is available and available globally, and it is available all across the world, at least in 40 languages. Below 18 years, not possible, but above 18, it is possible. So this layout or this interface you'll see when you load gemini.google.com. So with this, I conclude Ms. Geetika and Ms. Seema Junare. So now I am handing over stage to Geetika Vaibhavuta. Over to you, Geetika.
Thank you, KK sir. So I hope everyone whosoever has heard about AI has heard about prompting. So whatever prompt we are giving to the machine, the same response, the same output we are getting from the machine. So prompting term has become very famous. So today we are going to learn about the prompt writing framework. So could you please change to the next slide?
Okay.
What exactly a prompt is? First of all, we'll try to understand that. A prompt is basically an instruction or a question which we write to interact with a chatbot. And these prompts play a very key role in shaping the responses. So whatever prompt you're giving, so it's like, we are talking to the AI. Better you phrase your prompt, the better the output you receive. जितना अच्छा आपका prompt होगा, उतना अच्छा आपका output होगा. So today I'm going to tell you what are the ingredients. जैसे हम कोई dish बनाते हैं तो उसमें ingredients होते हैं. So same way we are also going to learn about the ingredients of the prompt, how to approach the prompts, and how do we create the prompts from the scratch. And in Gemini, we also have the features which you can see on the right hand side of the screen. It is saying hello Lisa, and then these templates are given. So I will be telling you how we can use these templates, and under this you can see a small circle. On the circle is that is the window where we write the prompt for the Gemini. So how do we craft the prompt? How do we write it? What are the ingredients? That is what you're going to learn from my next slide. So the first one is, sir, please change it.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the main ingredients of the high quality prompt. The first one is persona or role. That means you have to specify the role you want Gemini to assume. Whether you want the Gemini to take up the role of an instructional coach, or it has to act like a school principal or an educator. So you have to tell the role. Now, the moment we tell the role, that basically helps to shape the tone and expertise level of its response. So persona or the role is very, very important because we have to specify what role it has to assume. Second important part is task. What exactly you want AI to do for you? Whether you want any lesson plan, or you're looking for any kind of a message, or you basically want to summarize, for example, say I want to summarize National Curriculum Framework. So I asked the AI that please summarize that for me and tell it to me in a short framework, or tell it to me in a shortcut. So that is what is the task which you tell to an AI. Or a simple task like, if you want to write a birthday message to somebody, or you want to write a letter, draft a letter. So these are the small tasks which we are giving to the AI. The next one which is there is format. Format can be any form you want the response to be presented, whether you want it in the form of an infographic, any image, or any kind of a lesson plan. As educators, we are mostly using these three formats when we are working on the AI. And these are the repetitive things which we keep asking the AI to do. Now, the next one is context and constraints. Since we are working with the AI, so we have to bear in our mind that we have the relevant background information. And it's very important that we do not share any sensitive personal information with the AI, since we know that it's going to the system. So be very specific with the AI and only share those details which are safe to do. And constraints also refer to the boundaries which we all must respect, and which we all, under those boundaries, limitations, we should work so that we guide the AI to work in a better manner. And the last one is the examples. We have the audience also. Audience refers to the people for whom we are making for whom we are working basically. For example, if I am making a lesson plan for the middle students, like 6th to 8th class, so AI is going to lead it is going to change the language. And when I'm doing it for the college undergrads, so it is going to change the language. So again, my response, my tone, everything will change as per my audience. And examples which help me to get the desired output. One very important thing which we have in the high quality prompt is that we always start from a simple prompt, and from simple we move to a complex prompt. So I will be telling you about iteration. I will be telling you how we iterate and move to the specific prompt. So before going into this, please check this slide properly, because we are going to start with an activity. You have to guess what ingredient of prompt it is going to be. So we have persona, role, task, format, context, constraints, and examples. So let's switch over to the activity. And in the chat window, I would like each one of you to help me to tell that what part of ingredient is that. Let's start with that.
Geetika ma'am, may I interrupt you? So
Yes,
there are many hand raises. I think so.
Okay.
People have joined through mobile phone as well, and they're not able to look at in-call messages. So if you see a mobile phone, down there are 3 dots. Click, and in-call messages is the chat box, please. And if you have any query, kindly write it down in the chat box. Towards the end of the session, we'll register all of your queries. And another thing, the feedback form will be shared towards the end of the session, and feedback form will remain open till 7 p.m. only. Please mind this, that feedback form will be closed today sharp 7 p.m. So whosoever will fill the feedback form will receive certificate of attendance or participation. Please. Thank you, Geetika ma'am. Please carry on.
Okay. So we'll just start with the Q&A. That is an activity which I'm doing with you. Let's revise again: persona, role, task, format, context, constraints, and example. So, sir, could you please switch over to the next slide? Yeah. So this is the first one. I start with a very simple prompt, that is, suggest some exercises I can do at home or in a nearby park. This is a very simple prompt which I have given to an AI, and now I'm trying to make it better. Let's say I write, act as an expert on healthy aging with a focus on physical and mental well-being. Now you need to tell me what ingredient of a prompt is this. I am expecting your answers in the chat window. Is it persona, task, audience, constraint, context, or format? So, sir, could you please tell me what answers we are getting?
Yes, ma'am. Kitika ma'am, we are getting persona, role, task, but maximum of them have written persona.
Okay, yeah, that's the
Majority-
right answer. Why? Because we are asking the AI to act as an expert on healthy aging. That is the role which it has to assume. So that's why it is persona. So really correct. Okay, the second one is, I would like a list of ideas for staying active. I'm asking the AI, provide me with a list of ideas for staying active. So let's see which ingredient is this. Is it persona, task, audience, context, or format?
Yes,
Yes,
most
ma'am.
of them, yeah, maximum, like I can see task. That is
Task is the, yes. So what
perfect.
is the task? The task is that I would like a list of ideas. I'm asking the AI to provide me with a list of ideas. So I have specified my task. Really good. Okay, the third one is I'm a senior citizen with limited mobility. So the third one is I am a senior citizen with limited mobility. So which part of the ingredient is this? Let's see the answers. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
I
the
can also
answers
see many
are
of them are
yes,
writing format.
yes. Yeah, it's format, audience, constraint. It's a mixture. It's a totally a mixture. Constraint,
Okay, the
but
correct answer
maximum.
for this is audience, because I have already
Yes.
specified that I am a senior citizen. So I have already told what audience I am catering to. So it's going to be audience. Now, the fourth one is I would prefer activities I can do at home or at a nearby park. So I would prefer activities. I'm asking the AI to tell me the activities which I can either do at home or at a nearby park. So what exactly is this going to be?
The answers are most of them have written format. We'll wait for some more time, a sec, and then
Format
task
and
also.
task, it is coming.
Yes,
Yes.
format and
So
task.
in this case, if you see, I have created a boundary. I have already told the AI either I can do that work at home or I can do it in a nearby park. That means I cannot move around much. So this is the boundary, this is the constraint that I have created. So this is going to come under context or constraint. Okay, and the last one is include videos and easy to follow exercise routines targeted at people of my age. So I'm asking the AI to include the videos and easy to follow exercise routine. So what exactly it is going to be? I think we have a wonderful audience. They are so
Yeah,
interactive. So really hats off to them.
very good. And the answers are maximum of them have written example. Some of them have mentioned, ma'am, it's a majority is example, ma'am. That's it.
Yeah, okay, yes. So we have example, or you can say the format basically. So the format basically, I want the videos to be included in this and easy to follow exercise routines. KK sir, you can please show the answer. It is the format. Okay, so we move to the next slide, which is going to specify how we move from a simple to a complex prompt. So this slide basically talks about iteration. Whenever we are giving a prompt to the AI, we are always starting with a very initial simple prompt. For example, I started with what exercises can I do to stay active if I have limited mobility? And then after getting the response from the AI, I started iterating. I started revising my prompt. So the word iterate basically means that you are doing something again and again, but each time you improve it based on the feedback, reflection, or testing. So it's a cycle. It's a cycle of try, learn, improve, and repeat. So this is what we are trying to do in this. We are trying and testing and repeating. So again, I make a revised prompt and I say, I'm a senior citizen with limited mobility. Give me a list of exercises which I can do either at a home or at a park. So I again get some responses from the AI. And if I'm not satisfied with those responses, so I again iterate and I, this iteration results into a high quality prompt, which is my last one. That is that you are an expert on healthy aging. So I have given the persona, role to the AI that you are an expert on healthy aging with a focus on mental and physical well-being. And I am a senior citizen and I have limited mobility. Now you need to provide me with a list of activities which I can do at home or at a nearby park. And then I'm targeting the people of my age group. So that prompt is going to be the last high quality prompt. But we always start from a simple prompt and then we move to the high quality prompt. So this slide specifies the concept of iteration. And this is very, very important when we are dealing with AI. Next slide, please. Now, this is the same multiple chain of multiple prompts, how we are moving from simple to the complex. Like I told you, the first one, the list of exercises to stay active, and then more examples of exercises which I can do at home or park, and then generate these exercises for the people of my age group. So again, it has, I am in the last, I'm asking it to give me a weekly exercise schedule as well. So this is how I'm moving from a simple step to a complex step through the desired output of the prompts. Next one, please. Okay, so after, I hope everyone has understood the prompt writing framework. I'll again repeat the ingredients to you. The ingredients are basically persona, task, audience, context, constraint, or the format. So these things we need to keep in our mind while we are writing the prompts for the AI, that what exactly we want to get out of the AI. So after delving into this, now I would like to take you to the advanced features of Gemini, that is GEMS. And this is one of my favorite features because I use it most of the time in Gemini. So what exactly GEMS are? KK sir, could you please move to the next slide? Now, gems in Hindi, gems का क्या मतलब होता है? Zevers, sorry. So it's basically means jewelry. So for all of us, our jewelry is very important. We try to keep it in the locker. So similarly, we as educators, we have our educational resources which we create with lots of efforts. So those educational resources are our gems. So they are the gems which we store in the gems, and they act as our experts, and Gemini takes good care of them. So they are basically the customized versions of Gemini tailored to your personal preferences, and each one of you, yes, somebody's written gems is teacher's jewelry. Very nice. Kavisha ma'am, thank you. You have given words to what I am just trying to say. Yes. So gems is basically, it is like your personal locker, where you are storing your educational resources, and they are tailor-made to your own requirement. So they are the custom AI experts. These are the chatbots which are there within the Gemini, and they can be anything from a career coach or a brainstorm partner to a coding helper. And there are some set of pre-made gems which are already there in this. We can make use of those templates, and we can also start from the scratch. So they are tailored for our unique needs. We'll go into some of the practical uses of the gems, and then I'll take you through the demo of gems. So KK sir, please, next slide. Yes. Now this one is basically talking about why should we use gems? Why not something else? Why only gems? So like I told you that as educators, we keep on doing a lot of repetitive tasks, and we keep asking the LMS model the same repetitive questions, and we have a lot of activities coming up and same repetitive questions we are asking. But in this case, when we are working with the gems, what happens is this, that we are able to build our team of experts, and they take care of our repetitive tasks, which in turn help us to save us a lot of time. So they help us to streamline our productivity, and they help you from anything, like you can gamify your lesson plans, you can do translations, you can do brainstorming on any event which is coming up. So all these leads to it helps you in building up your core team of experts, and it helps you a lot in doing that work. And as I told you that it helps us in streamlining your prompts, I told you that like we keep our gems, we keep our jewelry in a locker. In the same way, we can keep our gems in a streamlined manner inside the Gemini. So it's basically provides the context and prompting instructions, and gems will remember, and they can write the prompts for us. Customize your experience, definitely, because it remembers your specific instructions, and then you can again and again iterate, and you can again change your instructions as per your need. So it is customizable. So it is as per your preferred style. It can keep on undergoing evolution. It can keep on doing the changes which we are doing. So I'll be giving you examples of these so you will understand this thing better. Why should we use gems only within Gemini? Next one, please. Practical uses I have already specified, so this is a repeat. It helps us to simplify the repetitive tasks to improve our efficiency, and it uploads lots of content for us, so we can upload many of the PDFs in it, and it will refer to those PDFs for generating our gems. Streamline workflow. Role playing, definitely it plays various roles to make our interactions focused and relevant, and accessibility and management is also there. So KK sir, could you please stop sharing your screen? Okay, I'll present my screen now. I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Not yet,
Ma'am, is it visible?
Not yet. Not yet, ma'am. Now, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
now
ma'am.
it is. So everyone can see this is the interface of Gemini, and this is how it looks like. On the left hand side, you can already see the gems which I have created and the interaction which I have done with the AI. And you can see the window which is collapsible. So this is how it goes. Now we'll talk about various models of this LMS. Right now, we are working on 2.5 Flash. This is the LMS model on which we are giving you the demo, and this is as good as the paid version, and it is free of cost. Next version which we have with us is 2.5 Pro. This is also a free version. Then we have the personalization and upgrade to Google AI Pro, which are again the paid versions. But this version on which we are working, that is 2.5 Flash, this is as good as the paid version. Over here, it is welcoming me with my name. And here you can see the main screen which is there. This is my prompt window where it is asking me, ask Gemini. So this is the prompt window on which we work. Now we are going to explore gems. So we move to the third option. You can see the gems icon is there. I go to explore gems. The moment I open, I have a manager, that is a gem manager, and it is already showing me the gems which are there. So I have these various templates which are available. We have career guide, chess champ, brainstormer, coding partner, learning coach, or writing editor. So very quickly, I'll take up the brainstormer, which we use frequently. And on my right hand side, I have this icon on the brainstormer, that is make a copy. So we make a copy of this. You can see that quickly it has made a copy. And now I can change the name. Suppose I have a project on STEM education. I have this option of STEM education project, and already the preset instructions are given over here. You can see all the instructions will come over here. Now these instructions I can change as per my need. I don't have to work on the same instructions. I can change them. I can customize them as per my needs. And I also have the option of prompt writer, which I will show you in my next gem, which I will create. Under this, you can see the knowledge icon is given. And in this knowledge icon, you can see that I can upload around 10 files. 10 files can be added for reference in the chats. So if I have 10 files, I have the PDFs with me in my system, in my drive, I can save them here to get the better response. Now I save on this gem, and you will see it is asking me to start. And you can see this gem which has already been created, and it is asking me to start the chat. Now I start the chat, and now this is there. So I'll give some instruction to the gem. I have already created a instruction for the gem. Let me just copy paste it here. You are an innovative STEM educator, and you have to design an interdisciplinary activity for the middle wing. So let's see how does the gem work. It will take few seconds, and let the magic begin. You can see how my gem is working, and It is giving me the answers as per my need. Now, if I'm not satisfied with the response, I have the option. I can write it as a good response or a bad response, and I can ask it to redo it also. I also have the option of sharing and exporting it. In this, I have the option of sharing the conversation. I can share conversation and the gem instructions also. Suppose I click on this, you can see it is creating a link for me. Now I copy down this link and I go back to my meeting link, and in the chat window, you can see I'm not able to open the chat because we are house full right now. So let me just show it here. On the new screen, I go and I copy paste my, so immediately this is coming. I'll share this link with you in the chat window very soon so that you can get this gem. Each one of you can try this. So the whole thing has started. The whole thing I have been able to copy paste and share. So this is how you can share your gems also with your colleagues. This is again copy to response, and the three dots which are given over here, they ask me to double check the response, copy, listen also. Suppose I'm not interested in reading it. I want AI to read it for me. So let's see how does AI read this whole gem for me. It's taking some time. It will start reading the entire gem.
Hello there. I'm your personal idea generation tool, and I'm
So
super.
this is what you see, that it is able to read the gem also. So let's go back now and I create a new gem again. Now, when I go to the new gem, you can see this gem which I have created that is already there. It is already there. Can everybody see this? If everyone is able to see my STEM education project, please write Y in the chat window. Seema ma'am, please see the response.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am,
now
it's
I
very
click
much,
on,
yes.
yes, now I click on the new gem. I click on the new gem, and over here I have email drafter. So we go to email drafter and I give it a instruction that it needs to draft. Now as a teacher, I need to draft a lot of mails, and I need to give it to the to my fellow colleagues, or I need to write it to the parents. So I just give a simple prompt over here to the Gemini, and let's see the main magic beginning. This is a very simple prompt that I have given, and now I have this Genie. This is called as the prompt writer. This is my Genie, and I ask it to redefine the whole prompt, and you can see the magic beginning, abracadabra happening over here. And see over here, the prompt has come beautifully with the instructions. I don't have to do anything now, and I can easily click on the save button. So it has done the saving, and yes, now I can start chatting. And now again, I give the email drafter the response here to invite the parents for the PTM. It is asking me for the specific date and time. Let's give it the date 25th of July, and the timings are going to be 8 to 10 a.m. And let's see how it drafts the mail. I have asked it to keep the tone polite and encouraging for the parents. And see, my entire email has been drafted by the AI over here. Okay, this I can always use it, and I can put it on my Gmail also. Now, one last thing which I would like to tell you is, when I go back here, when I have these gems which I have already created, there are three dots in front of the gem. Now this I can use for pinning my gem, editing it, and I can edit it for any other project I can want, and if I want, I can delete it also. So this is how we work on the gems. I hope my screen was visible and everybody has seen that. I'll stop
ma'am.
presenting now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll stop presenting now. There's some technical issue. Okay, wait, I'll just stop presenting. I hope everybody has understood gems and they have loved this. I will share these gems with you in my chat window. I'll just share that. And over to Seema ma'am now.
Thank you, Gitika. Thank you so much for explaining the prompts very clearly and very promptly, how exactly the prompt has to be given so that Gemini understand it. So now I would like to take over two topics that is very important. One is deep research, which is a feature of Gemini, the latest feature, and one is Canvas. I think very much audible, Gitika?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
You are.
KK sir, are you going to share the screen of deep research or should I
Okay,
take over?
I'm okay.
Thank you, sir.
Deep research.
And audience, I would like to just tell you that at the end of the session, we'll be answering your queries. So once we finish off with this, so should I present? Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so a very important feature of Gemini is deep research. So next slide. As the meaning says, as the concept says, what is deep research? Deep research in Gemini is nothing but a very clear English specific word, I can say, in-depth and real-time research, almost any subject. It does all subjects. Let it be Hindi, let it be English, let it be Marathi, or whatever it is. It does for all the subjects. Deep research is an agentic feature in Gemini that can automatically browse up to hundreds of websites. You're not going to tell कि ये वाले website से मुझे लेना है ये वाला नहीं आपको कुछ करना नहीं है and it will create for you multi-page reports. आपको report जो thesis करता है जो आपके लिए यानी you want for the thesis, you want for the a report after a meeting or inside of it. So in short, I can say it works as your personal assistant and saves hours of work. It actually saves your work. So very soon, so next slide, please. I would like to explain what are the features of deep research. So the first one is multi-stage research workflow. Multi-stage यानी क्या? The research you are going to do it is on different websites, multiple websites. It breaks down into modular, right? Next one, it executes iterative web searches. Meaning is already you know it. Iterative is nothing but repeated again and again. आपको ये पता चलेगा. Next one is high capacity context window. And then the next one is rich output and integration. It includes audio overview, it includes file upload and browsing capabilities, seamless workspace integration. Now, this is very important terminology. That is nothing but your report can be integrated with Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets, right? This is not. Now you can stop presenting. I would like to give the demo.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Stopped. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Is my screen visible?
Not yet.
Not yet, ma'am.
Yeah. Now?
No.
Can you, sir?
No, not yet, ma'am. It's not visible. Could you please try again?
Yeah, it's done. It's done, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah, now it is visible, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So here we are, that is nothing but we are going to see what exactly deep research does. You can see here, that is Gitika ma'am has already explained you how to give the prompt and all. You can see here two features which I am going to explain you in very short. That is nothing but one is deep research and the other one is Canvas. Deep research, as the name says, get in-depth answers. Now for you all, I have created some prompts that is nothing but prompts for the deep research. So here are the prompts which I would like to share with you. That is That is nothing but the first one. Being as a computer science teacher, what prompt I would like to give you is compare and contrast the strength and weakness. So I'm putting the prompt over here, but before I just saved the prompt. I just put the prompt. What is very, very important is unless you click on deep research, you will not have the idea. You'll not get the output correctly. So please see to that deep research ये आप select कर रहे हो और ये blue color में हो जाए तभी आप इसको prompt देना है. That is my prompt. What I am giving is compare the strengths and weaknesses of C++ and Python. और मैंने इसको प्रॉम्प्ट ऐसे तरीके से दिया है जो ये समझ सके कि ये परफॉर्मेंस है. any queries? Gitika, my screen is visible. KK sir?
Yes, ma'am. No queries
Yes,
right now.
visible.
Fine. Ease of learning, यानी आप ये कंपेयर करना चाहते हो कि C++ इजी है पढ़ने के लिए या फिर पाइथन इजी है. और है नेक्स्ट वाला लाइब्रेरी इकोसिस्टम, यानी जितने लाइब्रेरीज है तो हम ये देखेंगे. एंड देन द नेक्स्ट वन, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, यू कैन ऐड फाइल्स ओवर हियर. आप डीप रिसर्च किससे करना चाहते हो? सो डियर एजुकेटर्स, दिस इज रियली वेरी गुड. यू कैन अपलोड द फाइल or you can add it from the drive. When you click on upload files, it gives you. Now, what do I want to do it? I want to compare the NCERT का grade 11 textbook and I want to compare C++ textbook. So, you know, the comparison is very clear. आप जान सको कि कौन सा वाला comparison कैसे आएगा. ठीक है कि आप C++ पढ़ना चाहोगे यानी उसके कॉन्सेप्ट इजी है या एनसीईआरटी. तो मैंने ये दो फाइल्स ये अपलोड करना चाहूंगी. दैट इज ओवर हियर एंड यू कैन सी ओवर हियर द फाइल्स आर गेटिंग अपलोडेड. इट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ पीडीएफ. आप इस तरीके से डिफरेंट फाइल्स यू कैन अपलोड इट एंड देन once for one time you just see that you are selecting deep research and then only click on submit. Once you click on submit, try to understand it's not an easy job to compare both the textbooks and then give you the in-depth report of it. So it will take some time, that is 2 to 3 minutes. Till then, I would like to just explain you what is deep research prompt exactly, how does it help you, right? So the meaning itself, as I said you at the beginning, that is nothing but it's a powerful capability, I can say, which...
Ma'am, there's a query. Somebody is asking how many pages can we upload? So pages depends on your PDF,
Yes,
whatever
yes.
you have. For example, if you have an NCF of 600 pages, you might as well upload that also here, and it will give you the gist of that NCF. But it is going to take time, since
Yes.
NCF is 600 pages, so it is going to take around 5 to 7 minutes time, and then it will give you the synopsis of the whole NCF.
Perfect. So, you know, it depends on the number of pages. So
Yes.
instead of 3 minutes, it will take more time. That's
Yes.
all. And you have to have patience. So what is deep research going to do? In short, I can say multi-source analysis. जब तक ये अपलोड हो रहा है, जब तक ये कंपेयर कर रहा है, आप देखिए यहाँ पर हमारे स्क्रीन पे यू कैन सी हियर C++ वर्सेस पाइथन कंपैरिजन ये दिखाई दे रहा है आपको. रिसर्च वेबसाइट एंड फाइल्स, यू कैन क्लिक ऑन मोर एंड यू कैन सी वो अभी तक आपका रेडी नहीं हुआ है. हाँ, हियर इट इज. Gitika, my screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am. It is still creating. You know, it is still
Yes,
working
yes.
on it. Yes.
Yeah, it's working. And here you have something called analyze results. You have something called as create report. You have here an option called edit plan. अगर आप इसको एडिट करना चाहोगे तो आप एडिट कर सकते हो. अभी मैंने फाइल अपलोड कर दिया, मैंने देख लिया है कि ये क्या क्या करने वाला है, एंड देन यू कैन क्लिक ऑन स्टार्ट रिसर्च. Once you click on start research, then it will take some time and then it will give you the output. So you can see here, just here the message.
It is still working, yeah.
Yeah.
So the
No,
magic abracadabra is still happening.
and just here, very good, Gemini is working. It says, great. While I'm researching, feel free to leave the chat. I'll let you know as soon as I'm done. So I'm done. Here is nothing but Gemini itself is talking. This is nothing but Gemini. So he is telling you that, wait, I'll just do research, and you can see here initial research approach, understanding core language features, next step in research. ये जब तक ये थोड़ी देर तो लगेगी इसको research करने के लिए.
Ma'am, can I interrupt you for a minute? I think
Yes.
Hema ma'am has sent a message in the chat that the feedback cum participation form is there in the chat window. So please fill it up. And the certificates will be released by Monday. It will be released on Monday by 7 p.m. It will come on your email address. So all of you can see the feedback cum participation form in the chat window and start filling it also simultaneously. Till the time,
Yeah.
the Gemini is doing its magic.
Yeah, till it does the research, I would like to just tell you, it explores like the different articles, right? And it gives you the summarizes, the tailor to the user's prompt. आप जैसे prompt डालोगे, आपका जैसा objective है, वैसे ही वो summarize करके आएगा. Apart from that, it has got citation and source linking. It means nothing but direct citations. It doesn't go to the fake websites. It makes you the making of the fact checking and further reading easy and reliable. And apart from that, somewhere it manages the discipline also. Let it be any subject, let it be science, literature, social studies. It adapts to its tone, it adapts to its structure and the content, depth to the subject standards. And apart from that, main thing is integrated with Google Workspace. That is nothing but Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, and streamlining workflows for researchers, educators, and students, right? So this is really till then I'll just check. You can see on the screen, it's researching on different websites, and you can see here that it is uploading still, because he's telling you I have already uploaded 31 files and different websites. So, it's not a joke for Gemini also to give you a report, a perfect report, what you want. So till then, I would like to share what are the different deep research prompts can be there, right? Now, for example, AI and emerging technologies के आप लिए लिख सकते हो. Conduct deep research on how AI, robotics, and data science can be introduced in schools under the NEP 2020 framework. What ethical considerations must be addressed? So this also is there. In mathematics, you can give the real life application of mathematics, how they can be integrated into school curricula, that is to promote experiential learning. जो experiential learning जो CBSE emphasize कर रहा है, that is nothing but the student should understand more than the teacher is teaching. It is nothing but the unorthodox method. That is what is NEP 2020. That is what we are following. The Diksha platform, what it says. We have been doing these courses. All the educators were made compelled to do this courses so that we understand it. The next one is in social science also, we have compared the impact of climate change on the Arctic versus Antarctic ecosystem with sources. And in science also, you can get different ones. In languages, you can get different. Saying what is the output over here. Okay, it says, I seem to be encountering an error. Can I try something else for you? But we can just go here and just see here. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
So here we have create option. Depending upon what it has done the research, you have something called as web page. आप वेब पेज पे जा सकते हो, वेब पेज क्रिएट कर सकते हो, आप इंफोग्राफिक बना सकते हो. दैट इज इंफोग्राफिक, यानी आपने कंपेयर क्या किया C++ वर्सेस पाइथन, तो आप इसके लिए इंफोग्राफिक बना सकते हो. यू कैन क्रिएट एन इंफोग्राफिक, यू कैन डू अ क्विज और यू कैन डू एन ऑडियो ओवरव्यू. ऑडियो ओवरव्यू गीतिका मैम ने ऑलरेडी बताया हुआ है. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट, व्हेन आई वांट कंपैरिजन, आई वुड लाइक टू गो फॉर इंफोग्राफिक. आप देखिए यहाँ पर आपके लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे वो बता रहा है कि just a second and it's showing you a prompt that is I'm thinking on it how exactly I can create a pictorial representation of C++ versus Python comparison. So teachers, I think this is really Gemini has a beautiful feature called deep research, which I can say because it is researching up to different websites, different files, and your this is ready, right? It has shown you the code file. I'll just close it over here. Okay. We'll just see. This is the HTML code, what it has written. I'll go again and close this because it is showing you the HTML code. Yeah. You can see here the graphical representation. You can see here relative execution time, C++, learning curve and development velocity. Then Python's domain. You can see a very clear pictorial representation in data sciences, ML, then web development, scripting. आपको ये comparison ready-made कहीं नहीं मिलेगा, आपको enter करना पड़ेगा. और ये क्या कर रहा है कि ये ले रहा है कि अरे कि हर चीज के लिए यहाँ पर देखिए मशीन लर्निंग के लिए लिया है, डेटा साइंस के लिए, इट इज सर्चिंग फॉर एवरीथिंग. And apart from that, what I can do is I can click on share and I can share it to Canvas, which is the next one what we are going to learn, and I can do copy contents also. So this is a feature of what is about, that is deep research. Okay. So here I would like to stop. Sir, can we go to Canvas now? I'll stop presentation. Just little features about Canvas.
Yes, you can go. You can
Yeah.
move.
Yes, sir.
So it's a very, it will take a little time.
Okay. Okay, fine. I'll share the screen.
The more you dive deeper into the different features of Gemini, the more you will fall in love with it. The more you explore, the more you love.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and I think none of them, this deep research and this one about the Canvas also, which I'm going to share.
Yeah, these
Canvas
features are
is,
not there in
yeah,
other LMS.
yeah. Ma'am, my screen is visible. The same thing, I'll continue.
No, screen is not visible. Yeah.
Okay.
You again upload. Okay.
Yeah. Is it done now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Again share. Again share.
Yeah. I think that is perfect now.
Yeah.
You have to share. Nothing is visible.
I think she wants you to share the presentation basically for the
Yes.
Canvas part.
Should I?
Yeah, please, sir.
Okay.
So once the presentation is done, then I can explain the how exactly to go ahead.
See. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. So the next feature and the last feature of Gemini is nothing but Canvas, as the name says. So next slide, please. As the name says, Canvas is nothing but it's the Gemini's most powerful tool for organizing, visualizing, collaborating on ideas, documents, research in a very flexible way. Canvas supports deep thinking, planning, and iterative creativity. अभी ये हम exactly next slide, sir. Canvas is nothing but I think we'll just do with the Canvas. It takes another 5 minutes. Educators, it will take only 5 minutes. Okay. Visualize and personalize prompts and create, draft and refine, code generation, brainstorming and outline. So without going much in depth about the theoretical part, let me share my screen and give you a demo exactly how Canvas will work. So the next feature,
Should
I want, yeah, my screen
I
is
stop?
visible. Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
share your
So
screen.
without, yes, sir. Is it visible?
Yes, not it's visible.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So without going much into the theoretical part, let me just explain you in short, and about 3 minutes I'll take, and then we can really conclude it. So prompts for Canvas, best prompt what I can take is how AI, I'll first see to that Canvas is being selected. After that, you're just clicking like my prompt, what I want to get is how can AI encourage people and students to read in this post-pandemic era of watching YouTube, जो बहुत बहुत जरूरी है आज के era में, ठीक है? So what it will do is it will just take few minutes to give you, and then the answer will be ready. The Canvas, if you say, yeah, it's already almost there for you. Yes, I'm very happy. It worked very fast, and it is giving you AI for reading engagement. You can see this passage, personalized reading journeys आपको मिला है, adaptive, then interactive and immersive experiences. Apart from that, you can see on the right-hand side, you have 3 options which are very important. One is change length. The second one is change the tone of it. And the third one is suggest edits. Educators, this is really, I know we are going out of the time, but this is a very important feature of Gemini. So change length, जब मैं यहाँ पर click करती हूँ, यहाँ पर देखिए, very short, you have short over here, cancel, and long and very long. I don't want to do it elaborated way. I want to do it short. You can see the AI will just, the Gemini Canvas will work in a very faster way, and it is showing you that is the paragraph will be shortened, and you can see over here, it has shortened the length, like whatever it was, and then it has done. The next one is change the tone. I have selected it. I've selected this paragraph. I would like to change the tone. In tone also, one very important, when we want to draft something like that, we want to craft a message or something, we write an official report and send it to a higher authorities. This is very important. So we have very casual, we have casual, the next one is formal, and the next one is very formal. So, I don't want to be casual because when it is, we want to send it to a higher authority, तो वो हमेशा formal में रहना चाहिए. ये वाला आपका जो था, now it has become in a formal way. Right? So this was the second feature, that is change tone, and the third one is suggest edit. ये एडिट भी कर सकता है, जैसे कि गूगल डॉक्स और इसमें आता है, वैसे ही आप यहाँ पर सजेस्ट एडिट कर सकते हो, और वो आपको हाईलाइट करके बताएगा कि यहाँ पर आप एडिट कर पाओगे. Okay, and in a second it should do our work, because this is Gemini and it really works very faster, because the prompt also was given very interesting. And here you can see here that is, this sentence can be replaced to use more formal academic language. यहाँ पर उन्होंने दिया है कि how exactly the prompt can be, how exactly the paragraph can be. So these are the features of Canvas. Here you can see here that is create web page, infographic, quiz, audio overview. अब इसके लिए मुझे ना, I don't want, I'll just click on apply and click on create. Now we have seen the previous वाले deep research में हमने ग्राफ देखा, ये वाले इसमें मैं quiz बनाना चाहूंगी. आपको ये पैसेज आप दे रहे हो बच्चों को, और आप अभी quiz generate करना चाहोगे. This for this particular prompt, that is AI for reading engagement at the digital age after pandemic era, instead of using YouTube. You can see Gemini is creating the quiz for you, and here it is. पहला वाला क्वेश्चन आ गया है आपके स्क्रीन पे. उन्होंने 3 क्वेश्चन बना लिए हैं, 1 to 3. You cannot, Gemini will think on its own and it will give you the number of questions. आप Gemini को ये नहीं बताओगे कि 10 question. By default there are 10. ठीक है? 7. You can see you are on the first question. It is 8 now. 9, and it will generate 1 more, and then it will ask you to start with the quiz. Here we are. You can see the quiz is highlighted. right? And it will ask you, it gives you the hint, and it will show you click on next also. If you don't want to solve now, you have an option called share canvas, right? And it's creating a link which you can copy it, just like how the gem was also done. I'm clicking on copy, go to the chat box, and I can do it. 1 minute. The same thing, the same issue what we are facing, and the meet link we are not able to put it. Later we can do it once I stop sharing, but this is how, that is, it creates a link and you can copy and you can solve it. Okay, see text and images, fine. I just click on close, and then you can click on copy, and then you can paste it in your chat box. So this is how Canvas work, right? So two important features, the major features of Gemini, what we have learned is, one was deep research, where I can click on new chat also. Some of the prompts which I had done was very, very interesting, but due to time constraint, we are not able to show.
So
But
there is
definitely,
one
if you are
query, ma'am.
interested.
Kirti Chaudhary from DPS Nasik is saying, please show
Yeah.
in other language search as well. Yes, we can definitely show it in
Very
other
good, very good.
languages. We
I'll do
have
it.
it. They have the provision in Hindi, and many
Yes.
Indian languages are there.
I'm doing it, ma'am. I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Give me
yes.
a minute.
Yeah,
give me a minute.
Gaurav Desai बोल रहे हैं making lesson plan very easy in Google
Yes,
Gemini. Yes,
yes.
of course.
Of course, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
It's
यहाँ पर
meant for
देखिए,
teachers. It's meant for teachers.
yes.
Seema ma'am,
हाँ
one
जी,
request, kindly show them on the screen about that 2.5 flash. That new
Yes.
version is now 2.5 flash. All the versions will be visible under the drop down.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Is it visible?
No, ma'am,
Deepika?
it's
Not visible till now.
visible.
1 minute.
So we are basically working on 2.5 flash only, which is as
Yes.
good as the paid version.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now it
Rajni
can.
ji, the recordings will be available on YouTube channels of GEG Agra and
GG
GEG
Agra. I
Nashik.
have written it in the chat that it will be available on GG Agra.
So it will
Ah.
take approximately 24 hours to
Okay,
upload.
somebody is asking for please share the screen of gems. Ma'am, in the chat box, I have already shared the gems. I have already shared the gems. Megha Chalani ma'am is asking. So if you scroll up, I have already shared both the gems which I had created.
Can you see my screen now, educators?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
So, Hema ma'am, as per the request, here it is, Gemini. We are working on 2.5 flash, which is on your right-hand side. That is 2.5 flash, 2.5 pro personalization. Right now, what we are working, हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं 2.5 flash पे. यहाँ पर देखिए. And somebody had asked about the prompt, that is how we can do it in Hindi. So I would just like to take over. In Hindi also we can do it. Give me a sec.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
हाँ, sir. 2 minutes.
Megha Chalani ma'am, I have again sent both the links. First time education and email responder. You can say you can check it, please.
Yeah, so I'm just putting here in the prompt. I think it's a little bit lagging.
Please reshare the screen again, ma'am. You can
Yes, sir.
reshare it,
Yes, sir, I'll do
reload
that.
it. This is technology or fluctuation of internet.
A bit, yeah.
So we have these versions, that is 2.5 flash. Drop down, ma'am. See, ma'am, drop
Yeah.
down.
Yes, ma'am. But right now, I think many a times I have clicked on the other tab, so that is why it has stopped.
Somebody is writing that I am a user of Gemini Pro. Kindly tell me about that also. How it creates a different from other AI models. So the first thing is that all your privacy is, since you're working in the workspace, So your privacy is first of all taken care of. Second thing is the features of deep research and canvas are not available in other LMS models. They are I mean, the deep research, in the deep research you can upload so many files, and I told you that even in while creating the gems you can upload around 10 PDFs. So these are the important features which are there, and the pro version also has these features. Somebody is saying that pre-primary education, can you please give some examples? So in pre-primary education you can create the lesson plans, ma'am, and you can also like we have the early childhood care and other things. So those modules, you can work on the resources on that.
Infographics can help.
You can make the infographics, you can make the games. Even Ludo can be created on the canvas. So I have seen some people creating Ludo, and they created a Ludo. It was a customizable Ludo, and they, instead of using the numericals, they created the values. So you can customize that and you can gamify it, and different things can be created. So games are created. So using Bloom taxonomy, make lesson plan on gravity within 1 hour. Yeah, you can give this prompt to the AI and you can definitely make. So only PDF files, yeah, PDF files can be uploaded. We can upload JPEG. You can try that, ma'am, if it takes it, but mostly it is accepting the PDF files.
Hema ma'am, anything from your side?
Somebody is saying I made lesson plan. Training video will be uploaded on GEG Agra. You have to subscribe. You can search on YouTube GEG Agra. Sir, can you share the link of your channel, please? The YouTube channel in the chat window, because people are asking for the training video link.
Yes.
So thank you very much, KK Singh sir, Gitika ma'am, and Seema ma'am, for your valuable time.
Hema ma'am, sorry, my one co-leader is also here, Mrs. Sonali Goswami. She will end up the session on behalf of you all.
There's one query, sir, by Jain Study Center. Can we do OCR and convert it into Excel or Word format without changing the format? So could you please answer, KK sir, this one?
Which one?
The last question which has been asked by Jain Study Center.
OCR, I have not experienced it, ma'am, or sir, whosoever it is. Jain Study Center. Sometimes we cannot situation which we have PDF of various text pictures. Can we do OCR and convert into Excel? Yes, this is possible. But I have not tried it, but I can make sure this is possible.
So one thing I would like to put it down, that this Gemini is working on itself day to day. So just explore the technology, explore Gen AI, whatever is your query, try to explore it by yourself and revert back to us as well, because day to day the features are getting upgraded,
because
modified.
Sir, shall I? Am I audible, sir?
Wait. Hema ma'am, is there anything to?
No, but thank you very much. Thank you.
Sonali ma'am, please go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. It is my proud privilege and honor to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of the GEG Agra community. As we draw this insightful and inspiring session to a close, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our esteemed guests and contributors who made today's event a grand success. First and foremost, I would like to express our deepest appreciation to Ms. Sonia Mehra Agarwal, India Head, Google for Education. Ma'am, your visionary words and unwavering commitment to transforming education through technology have truly inspired all of us. Thank you for empowering educators and schools with the tools to reimagine learning. A sincere thanks to Ms. Hema Sagar from the Learning Link Foundation. Your support and collaboration have always added immense value to our initiatives. Your dedication to educator development and innovation continues to be a beacon for all of us. We are truly grateful to Mr. KK Singh, founder and leader of GEG Agra. Sir, your leadership, foresight, and passion have been the guiding force behind the success of this event. Thank you for laying the foundation and fostering a culture of growth and community learning. To Mrs. Seema Junera, our Google champion, thank you for being a constant source of motivation. Your rich experience, energy, and commitment to spreading digital awareness are really commendable. You have truly been an inspiration to educators across the region. And to Ms. Geetika Vahi Babuta, trainer and Google champion, thank you for your valuable insights, hands-on demonstrations, and ever enthusiastic spirit. Your contribution has made today's event both impactful and memorable. Last but certainly not the least, I would like to thank all the educators, leaders, volunteers, and participants who joined us with enthusiasm and curiosity. Your active involvement is what makes this community vibrant and forward-looking. Let us continue to stay connected, collaborative, and contribute to for a future where education becomes more inclusive, accessible, and innovative. Thank you once again. Jai Hind.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Jai
ma'am.
Hind.
Thank you.
Thank you.